After weeks of negotiations, the 6 world powers, including all the permanent members of the UN Security Council and Iran, reached an agreement.
It is an important achievement for all of us. Today could have been the end of hope on this issue, but now we are starting a new chapter of hope.
The agreement will leave Iran's nuclear facilities intact and allow it to continue to enrich uranium, a deal that satisfied the Iranians. Iran achieved its most sought-after reward, lifting economic sanctions. The economic benefits for Iran are potentially massive. It stands to receive more than $100 billion in assets frozen overseas and an end to a European oil embargo and various financial restrictions on Iranian banks. In Washington, President Obama hailed the deal.
This deal meets every single one of the bottom lines that we established when we achieved a framework earlier this spring. Every pathway to a nuclear weapon is cut off.
Yet here in Jerusalem, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu criticized the deal. In a statement, he said, the agreement is an historic mistake for the world.
Our concern, of course, is that the militant Islamic State of Iran is going to receive a sure path to nuclear weapons. Many of the restrictions that were supposed to prevent it from getting there will be lifted. And in addition, Iran will get a jackpot of a cash bonanza of hundreds of billions of dollars, which will enable it to continue to pursue its aggression and terror in the region and in the world.
Now the focus shifts to the U.S. Senate. They have 60 days to review and vote on the deal. The agreement also represents a major shift in U.S. policy, away from its traditional allies like Saudi Arabia and towards Iran. Since Saudi Arabia and many of the Gulf states consider Iran a mortal enemy, it's possible the deal will increase, not lessen, tensions in the region. And Netanyahu alluded to a military option when he said Israel remains committed to preventing Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons. While the deal may end one phase of the world's dealing with Iran's nuclear program, another new and potentially more dangerous phase may have begun. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.